Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. This video is literally purely just for the fact of showing you how to tie Bimini Twist. So I'm at home, not fishing stage, getting a bit of gear sorted, so I thought perfect chance to get it done. So to get started, I'm right-handed, so I hold the end of my main line in my left hand, and then you want to basically then create a loop. So I fold it around my right hand, reach back down and grab it in my left as well. So basically that's forming a loop. Anywhere like a foot long is more than enough. And then you basically got to start spinning your right hand, which will basically just spin up that loop to create the Bimini Twist. You probably see that there, all getting twisted up. Now anything between 15 to 25 turns is more than enough. It's not one of those kind of things where the more spins, the stronger the knot is. It really doesn't make a difference. So it's just not really worth it. Well, the next thing is to wet it, which any mono knot is very important to wet it down, because when it comes to putting it tight, it will actually burn the mono, especially lighter mono. It'll just burn it, and then when it comes to pulling it tight, it'll just snap basically. Or if it doesn't snap, there's a high chance of it snapping when you're bringing a fish in or pulling for a break on the beach. So that's basically all twisted up, and you got your loop there. Wet it down. Now you got to put it around something. So I'm just going to obviously use this armrest at the minute, but when you're on the beach you can use your foot. You can put, I normally use the end of my water bottle, or if you're with someone, with your mate, you can just hold it in his hand. Now you hold your main line in your left hand, holding the tag then in your right. Hold the tag 90 degrees off your main line and slowly pull it down towards the loop. Now you'll find it'll get to a certain point, which is starting to get to now, where it'll be a lot of resistance. And then you want to basically then at that point fold your tag end down on itself, down towards the loop. Then it'll stop. Now pinch that, let go on my left, and then wrap it back round, and I just pinch that part of it. So you got your two stems of your loop there and your tag. Now the next thing is to basically just tie some knots to finish it off, to stop it unraveling. Now the way I do that is do a half hitch on basically each stem of the loop. One on there, and one on that side. Now every now and then I will actually wet that part of the knot down. So the next thing to do then, so you've done your half hitch on each of the stems. I do 5 half hitches over both of them together. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, the final one, 5. Obviously it's important while you're doing that is to keep your left hand quite tight to make sure it all pulls down nice and tight. And at that point, that is basically Bimini Twist done. I can let go of both ends. So you cut your tag off nice and close to the knot. And that is actually Bimini Twist completely finished there. As you can see it there, all twisted up, and then it gets down to your finisher knots. And then that was basically the loop. That was completely natural for that to spin up, and you should end up with a little loop on the end like so. So yeah, but that is the finished knot. But then I will also show you how I attach my shock leader to that. So then I hold the Bimini Twist in my right hand, and then shock leader in my left. And then what I do, I put it through that loop. Then I pull a few inches of a tag like so. And then I'll fold the shock leader around that twist twice, and then back through the loop that you came through, and slowly pull it down slightly and wear that down again, and then slowly pull that down completely tight. Now you may think wrapping around twice isn't really that strong, but you can trust me that is a very strong way of finishing it. Then obviously cut the tag, and that is basically your finished knot. Bimini. There's a few ways actually of finishing it, attaching shock leader on. That is the way I've always done it. I've always shown to do that a long time ago, and I've just always done that. I've been most confident with it. If you would like me to, if any of you want me to, I'll attach a little video at some point showing you a few other ways of doing it. So yeah, that is it. If there's any of you out there that do it any differently, let me know, because it's interesting to see other people's ways of doing things. So yeah, that is basically the finished result. Now it is without a doubt the strongest knot, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, I'll also, I mean, you can do it with braid. I'm not a fan myself. I prefer an FG knot with braid, which I'll do another video on actually. And yeah, hopefully that was easy for you to see and understand. So yeah, that is the Bimini Twist. One thing I will mention before I actually finish a video is I've been thinking recently of actually starting to make and sell rigs. So I was just thinking to mention it, see what you guys' thoughts were. So let me know what you think, if you think it's worth me doing, if any of you out there would be up for buying them. And if I have a good response off it, I'll start doing them and obviously post them out to anyone that wants them. So yeah, let me know. But for this video, the Bimini Twist, that is done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.